What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Normally I don't do videos like this, but today I kind of felt like doing it. But yeah, I've actually been working on this video for all week now. Actually, it's why I've not posted any content whatsoever, because it's just, I don't know, I can't seem to really muster up good gameplay, getting the feel of it, and whatever else. But anyways, yeah, today I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2. And it's not a type of video I usually make, but I figured maybe I'll put in my 2 cents. It's kind of an idea I wanted to actually it's more of something I wanted to put into as like a video thing that I do once in a while. I don't know, would you guys care about me putting in my 2 cents of leaks, news, rumors, or just, you know, anything about a game, like how I feel about it, so on, whatever. If you do want me to, please let me know. But that's usually not what we do on this channel if you are new. Normally it's just random BS and walkthroughs and so on, but I'm always open to suggestions. But anyways, let's get right into it before I blab on and we have no more time left. Wouldn't that be a horrible time? Get away from my voice. I don't know, why'd you click on the video anyways? Anywho's, so I want to go through a few of the things, and I did make a few notes for once in my life. I make notes in videos. Bravo for me. So yeah, again, take everything with a grain of salt, because I'm not one to follow rumors or leaks. I don't really believe in them too much. I see them more as like attention grabbers, or just take it as you will, as a thought, so on. So, and a lot of these don't really tend to be 100% accurate, but as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these are a pretty good source. So let's get right into it. So one of the new things I do want to get into is it's kind of a very mainstream kind of phrase now when it comes to new games coming out. And it always seems to be that, oh, new movement to said game, new movement. And it's weird, because now Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty is getting a new movement. When I say new movement, I'm talking about, to what my understanding is, it's going to be like Mirror's Edge. Now, me personally, I've not played Mirror's Edge. I've not had any personal interest, but if you'd like to see me play it, let me know. Like Mirror's Edge, when I mentioned it, I actually wanted to, when I brought this up, I actually wanted to get some Black Ops 3 or like Infinite Warfare gameplay to kind of like reference and kind of reference like the wall running and parkouring and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not really too experienced on Mirror's Edge. I'm aware of like what it is and what you can do in the game and so on. It's a lot of parkour based and wall running and so on. So I do get the gist. So those of you who have seen Mirror's Edge, you'd understand what the new movement could be like. Now, when it comes to wall running, is that going to be a factor when they mention parkour? To my point of view, I doubt it. I don't know. If they do add a new movement feature, then I'm all for it. But I think a lot of the community, is going to be a little mixed in this one, because they're probably thinking, oh, we're getting wall running again. This is advanced movement in a modern game that's not even futuristic. I can't see where wall running would take away from the... How would I put this? Where it would take away from the boots in the ground concept. Wow, I'm kind of like I'm Obama. I don't know, it's late, guys, leave me alone. But yeah, anyways, moving on. As I really should have like pre-scripted a lot of these videos, but I feel like if I just take notes and what I want to talk about and kind of get the gist of what I'm saying, yeah, I just feel better that way. But yeah, if you are enjoying this so far, let me know. As I tend to ramble a lot in these, so I mean, do with that what you will. You come to the streams and I ramble a lot anyways. But anyways, changes with the game. Not sure why I put this in notes. I probably should have emphasized on what I meant by changes. I can't remember what I even said. Why I put down changes. Why did I put down changes? Anyways, we'll move on from that until I realize why I put down changes. But going to another thing, bots online. Bots online is a very kind of... I don't think a lot of people are going to like it, but I feel like... I think adding bots into online servers, I think, would be a good thing if they were balanced well enough to where they're not overpowered, they don't lock onto you, they kind of have like your regular, average-based play style to where they're not an easy, cheap kill. They can still, they can still fight back. Like they're not cheap and easy, but they're not impossible to kill. Like as if you're playing bots on Veteran. Let me know if those of you who actually did that back in the day, when you were bored. Did you go into custom games and put bots on Veteran just for like practice and fun and good challenge? I'm actually kind of curious because I used to do it myself. But yeah, I think bots online to fill servers, because like when you're in situations where it's like two people, and let's just say you're in a lobby and you have like an uneven, unfair game where it's like you and two other people against a full team of 6, or it's like you and somebody else, it's like a 2-on-6, it's just not fair. I feel like bots, I think, could be a temporary placeholder to keep the match evened up at 6v6. So I don't think bots online are really a bad thing. Although I think anybody would prefer to pick up actual players. But yeah, I really don't think bots are really going to destroy anything as far as online. I'm pretty sure, I think Modern Warfare, or was it Cold War? I know one of these games had like it was kind of like you were playing custom games, but it was against bots, but it was like it kind of like emulated public servers, but it was all bots. What was it? Was that Cold War or was that Modern Warfare? I don't pay too much attention to that, so anybody knows, let me know down below. But yeah, here's one I actually really want to touch up on, and it was I can't even talk today. What's with me? Every time I record a video, I'm all over the place. But if I'm talking normally to somebody, it's flowing and it works. And I don't know. It's just me. Eventually, maybe I'll get better at recording and doing stuff like this. But I'm trying my hardest. Trust me. But anyways, number 4, I want to talk about Map Editor. Wow, I'm actually going through this quicker than I thought I thought this would be more of like a 30-minute video, but no, it's going to be a good 20-some minute video, which I'm okay with that, because those of you know, don't really like watching 45 to an hour and a half videos. Some do, but anywho's, Map Editor. It's kind of something I brought up. I think it was those of you who I've actually talked to away from YouTube. I'm sure I mentioned it to you. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. Pretty sure I brought up Map Editor, as Map Editor has, or I should say Map Creator, not Map Editor. Excuse me. Was a thing going back to Halo, and then what picked it up was it Splitgate? I think recently just had a Map Creator, like a month or so ago. I think it was. But yeah, I've always kind of had this idea as like building your own map. I'm not sure how that entirely work. If that would be like, okay, here's a map, move some stuff around, or if it's here's a piece of land, here's the map parts that you have in the game, see what you can do with them, or here's a bunch of like, okay, here's a wall, here's a building, like pre-made things. I don't know how in depth it's going to be. I can't imagine it being too immense or like too crazy as far as like, okay, building, and then where do you want to put the door, where do you want to put the windows. I mean, I can't imagine it being too flexible. I guess could be the word, flexible. I never think of the words I actually want to during the heat of the moment, so it kind of like gives me a stroke. But anywho's, Map Creator I think is going to be a good addition. I don't think it's going to be a public, I don't think you're going to see it in public matches. I think it's going to be a custom game with the boys situation. But I do also feel, because this also came to mind too, and I think some other game did this, where it was like best map or best gun or best skin. It was like, I can't remember. I feel like somebody did this concept already. If I'm onto something, I know I'm alright. Too crazy. I don't know if, or you recognize what I'm trying to get at. Please, somebody let me know. But anywho's, I was trying to thought for a complete second. Oh, right. I feel like if there is good maps that the community makes, and they're well enough to where they fit the theme of the modern game, or it just fits to where it'd be a good general multiplayer map. I feel like maybe not like a pick-up grab that works, toss it in there, make it DLC. That's not what I'm saying. I'm feeling like maybe like each Battle Pass season that releases, okay, here we are, maybe not Season 1, but maybe Season 2, because you kind of want people to play the new game, you want them to get the feel of it. And I don't think you're going to see really anything eye-popping in Season 1 for like oh, here's a map someone made, grab this, play it, or grab this, put it to actual multiplayer, people can play it, so on. I think what they could do is maybe during like a Season 2, maybe introduce like a map voting, like custom map voting poll. Like they can have, like, let's just say like top 5 or top 4, top 3 or top 10, whatever maps that they find and feel could be like a runner-up to be the custom map for that season. I think that could be a very cool situation. Let's just say somebody made a map that was an aquarium, somebody made a museum theme map, someone made a carnival map, like going to like Left 4 Dead type carnival, and it's like, okay, which of those 3 do you want in multiplayer as a map rotation, or in the map rotation, as I should say. I think that could be a really good thing, but I feel like at the same time I think it would kind of decrease the quality of DLC map, because like I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else feels the same way, but please let me know what you guys think when I say this. But I don't feel like DLC maps are as special as they used to be, and I don't know if it's because they're giving them away for free, so they feel like, okay, here's a new map and just put it out there. You know what I'm kind of saying? Compared to when you had DLC maps, and I'm not saying like paid season pass DLC maps were better, and I'm not saying they were worse, and I'm not saying they were good maps, I'm not saying they're bad maps. I mean, because yeah, we had a very good mix of like good and bad DLC, no matter what, if it's paid or not. But I just feel like there was more thought, more attention, more time put into the maps when they were in a season pass or like a pack, than released like one like every season and like separated. Maybe gave us 2 instead of 1. I don't entirely know, but yeah, I don't know if it's just me that kind of feels this way. But as of late, I don't feel like DLC is like memorable. I don't know. I can't really name a DLC map that I actually can go back to and say, oh, it'd be nice to see this map get redone or remastered in like Call of Duty 2030. I don't know. I don't know. I'm now kind of rambling, going kind of off topic. But yeah, moving on. Another feature that I actually kind of brought up. I've actually talked to a few friends that like some prefer sliding and some prefer diving. So to my understanding, both sliding and diving are going to be into the game. So it's not like we've not had dolphin diving since what? Black Ops 2, I think it was Black Ops 2. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Black Ops 2, the last game that had dolphin diving. Because Because I think after Ghost, it was all sliding, I think. Anyways, some people like sliding, some people like diving. And I'm actually kind of happy with the way sliding and diving is now, like, it's optional to where, like, if you want to dive, if you want to slide. Like, I've always kind of felt like when you're running and you press circle, maybe you should slide. Maybe when you're running and you want to dive, you hold circle. I don't know how that's actually going to work, but I mean, but I think it could be a very interesting direction as far as getting the freedom to play as you please. But yeah, there's more stuff I could touch up on with Call of Duty. If you want more of these, let me know. I know this is kind of me just rambling and kind of going all over the place. I don't really script these. I don't really write down a bunch of things I want to say. I just kind of like take notes and call it a day. It's just me. It's what we do around here, right? So, sue me. Okay? And also, there is another one I want to get to. DMZ is supposed to be a Escape from Tarkov inspired game mode, and I am not familiar with Escape from Tarkov, so I really can't put in my 2 cents. But we are going to get Warzone, and I guess DMZ is supposed to be a alternative game mode, or maybe the new Warzone. I don't entirely know. I don't think anybody knows, if I'm being completely honest. But I still wish I remember what it was, why I put down changes. I really should have got specific and went changes and then this. But there was something I wanted to put down and talk about that was changes. But I've held this video off for almost a week because I can't seem to produce any gameplay lately, and everybody seems to be aggressive lately. I don't understand it. But everybody seems to be aggressive to where you just can't really do nothing. But yeah, if you would like to see more videos like this, as kind of has been what it is, and just be more or less rambling and just saying how I feel. But yeah, I think the takeaways from this, for me, I think the map editor. I think map editor is going to be a really good standout. Maybe not top 1 standout, but I think map editor is going to be a big deal for the new game if it's done correctly. And I'm somewhat happy with the bots online. I'm accepting them. You can hate me in the comments. I don't care. And sliding and diving, I think that's going to be a big deal to give you the freedom to play as you please. And I feel like that's one thing that the COD community kind of needs, and we need more freedom, more balance. I lost my train of thought again. Wow. It's late. Alright, I can only record these kind of things at late because of stuff going on in the daytime. From outside noises, cars going by. Just the daytime was just not it for me when it comes to recording videos. So if you sound sluggish, slow, and tired, trust me, it's the struggle. Okay? Alright? But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 2 isn't going to be the greatest game ever. No, but I feel like it needs to be the game that saves the community. But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a solid game, because I was one that liked Modern Warfare 2019. I'm not playing it too much now. But yeah, before this video does end, I do want to point out, I'm really hoping Gunfight does return, because I think Gunfight was the big takeaway from Modern Warfare 2019, and I hope that comes back. I don't think it was a very big impact in Cold War, and I don't know if it was the maps, the guns, or what it was, but Gunfight needs to come back in a big way. But anyways, guys, while you're enjoying the last minute or so of gameplay, what COD game are you playing right now? Do you own Vanguard? Do you own Cold War? Do you own 2019? What was the last game you actually owned, or last COD you owned? What am I saying? But yeah, what's your current favorite Call of Duty you are playing right now? I just hope it's been nothing but me rambling, so bear with me. It's just me. Alright. As I keep repeating that. But anyways, what is your current favorite Call of Duty right now? Which one are you playing? Do you like Vanguard? Do you hate Vanguard? Do you like Cold War? Me personally, my current go-to Call of Duty is actually Cold War. And if you go back, if you were there during the beta, I said Cold War was an enjoyable game. I liked it. It wasn't the go out and get game. But I really enjoyed Cold War for its gameplay. Something about its gameplay appealed to me. I think Cold War's lackluster issue was its maps. When it launched from beta, it was kind of the same basic generic, just nothing special. And I feel like once DLC kind of came out, and then you have some of the remastered maps that we've seen a million times, which I'm always okay with. I feel like we need to change the remastered maps if we're gonna do it. But yeah, I think this game needs to be completely fresh, if I'm being completely honest. But anyways, guys, as I keep trying to end this for the past 5 minutes, if you do enjoy videos like this and you want to see more from me, as hopefully maybe they improve at some point and I get to where I'm trying to talk about something and get the words out. I don't know, maybe I should start writing things down and kind of read off in like a script. I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. I keep these kind of raw, like whatever comes to mind. But yeah, if you are enjoying this and you want to see more or other stuff on the channel like Life is Strange, be sure to watch Life is Strange. I got to put out Before the Storm coming out pretty soon. Probably this coming week it'll be returning because of this and being tired and everything else. Kind of made it hard to record. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.
Hostile care package deployed. Tossing grenade! That was some miserable bollocks out there.